Zenless Zone 0 patch 1.1 will release on August 13 or 14 depending on your region. In this patch, like always, we will get two new banners. The first phase will be the new S-rank character Shinji, and she comes along with Billy and Korin. In phase 2 we will get the much awaited character Jane Doe, and her banner we will also get the new A-rank character from the new Irido public security Seth, along with Anbi. Both Seth and Shinji are from the new Irido public security, so that's the police faction, and Jane Doe is from a new faction which is currently named Unknown. We also get a new Bangbu related to the public security faction. If you have two or more members of this faction in your team, this Bangbu can do follow-up attacks. Aside of those characters, a bunch of other new characters have been teased in promotions and trailers, so for 1.2 and onward we could see any of those characters or maybe even new ones. So for example Miyabi, who was also playable in the closed beta test, or Harumasa, who both are members of Section 6. Another character that was seen during the same promotion teaser, also from Section 6, was this pink-haired girl with a pole arm. She's called Yanagi. Other characters that have been teased so far is this girl from the Sons of Kalydon and the faction of virtual idols. Last but not least, we of course have the 7 Void Hunters, where I think some of them might become playable in the future, considering some of those characters from the Void Hunters are reiterations from Honkai Impact. I think at least a bunch of them will become playable. Back to patch 1.1, however, we also get a new story continuation and a side story for Jane Doe. Additionally, she will also be a boss fight during the story. We have a bunch of new events, as of course with every Hoyo patch, and in one of the recent developer notices, they mentioned that we will be able to play other characters in the overworld, so new Irido, other than Weiss and Bell. And in 1.1 we get a section where we can play as Jane Doe in the overworld. I think they are using this to test this feature and maybe roll it out more completely in the near future. Another feature that was highly requested already in the betas and also after patch 1.0 was the option to reduce or skip the TV screen part. And for Holo Zero we now have this in the form of Inferno Reap, where you can fight the level 60 version of 9V directly. So this is currently the hardest boss in the Holo Zero, but now we get a buffed up version of it. Story-wise, this patch will also focus heavily on the new Irido public security and its characters. Last but not least, we get another free 10 pulls through a login, and we also get 10 Bangbu pulls. Personally, I'm most hyped about Jane Doe and of course the continuation of the story. Let me know your thoughts about the patch and what you're most hyped about in the comments below, and I leave you with some developer gameplay footage of the new characters.
轻一电属性击破代理人，攻击敌人可以快速累积失衡值及失衡状态下的易伤倍率，创造输出环境。同时，当轻一造成电属性伤害时，还能累积闪落电压，累积至一定程度可以发动威力强劲的攻击。形如疾风，势如闪电。简在山师中逐渐声名鹊起。作为物理属性异常角色，简能为自身累积狂热心流，积满可进入狂热状态。在此状态下，可释放高频多段的攻击，快速触发属性异常效果，造成伤害。作为电属性防护代理人，赛斯挥舞着盾牌和警棍进行战斗，并为队友提供护盾增益。他会利用盾牌抵挡攻击，同时他的武器还能变形，将盾牌与警棍组合，以大剑形态出击，痛击对手。